Welcome to the first non-Breaking Benjamin related music review video on this channel. Oh, do you like the new channel rebrand, by the way, with the new intro and outro and channel art? Hope you do. Like last time, I'm doing another mini review about the EP Misery by a small and relatively new band called Nine Shrines. The EP only contains 5 songs, so I'll be structuring this the same way that I did with the Breaking Benjamin bonus tracks video and say a little bit about each song individually and then score it with some weird icon as usual. So here's my 2 cents on Misery. To begin with, the track list for this extended play: Bend, King of Mercy, Parasite, Lost and Misery. Now let's go through each one in order, nice and quick.
It's like I'm looking in from the outside, searching for the truth in your eyes.
Starting off we have Bend, and right off the bat, Nine Shrines managed to establish themselves as having a generally gritty and rather bombastic style with a lot of energy. This song's a good example of that. I think one of the things that drew me to this band in the first place was their similarities to Breaking Benjamin. A lot of Nine Shrines' music gives me similar sort of vibes to the heavier songs from some of BB's albums, such as Dark Before Dawn and Ember. That's not to say that they don't stand out in their own right though. As is the case with most of their content, in Bend they present a very modern style of hard rock with an incorporation of electronic elements and harsher, edgier instrumentals. The vocalist for this band is a guy named Chris Parketney, apologies if I've pronounced that wrong, and I think I can safely say that he's one of the most criminally underrated vocalists in recent years. The lyrics these guys put out are very refreshing for the genre, I find too, not just in this song but in pretty much all of their work. Going back to Bend for a minute though, I'll go ahead and award it a 4 weird ghost things out of 5. And that image was a pain in the arse to Photoshop, by the way.
Think you can run from me? You try to hide, but I can see your face.
King of Mercy up next, and while not the title track, this one does seem to be the big frontman of this little collection of songs. Everything about this song, all the way up to the music video, gives it a real pump-up feel. As the music video implies, it's a song for a fighting mindset. Like I said before, there's a lot of energy to this song, totally the sort of thing you could have play in a boxing match or something. Honestly, the choruses in King of Mercy are really something else. Ever listened to a particular song and it was just so epic you thought to yourself, hell yeah! Well, that's pretty much what this song is. King of Mercy gets a well-deserved 5 out of 5. Hell, even the title's badass. And here we have the song that was my introduction to this band. There's generally 2 things that stick out to me about Parasite. 1, the heavier style, and 2, the catchy but completely non-annoying choruses. By heavier style, and without getting too out of my field of knowledge and technical terms, I'm referring to the darker and grittier instrumentals which hit just right when paired with the vocals. As for the catchy chorus, well, if you've heard it then you probably know what I mean. Parasite gets a 3.5 out of 5 overall. Lost is the slower, calmer, and I guess sadder song of the bunch. It's also quite dark. From what I can make out from the lyrics, it's literally a song about someone's death and seems to be from the dead person's point of view but after their actual death. And there's even a line in the chorus that goes, "You're acting like I'm dead." I could be wrong about all of this, but it just seems to be the most likely interpretation for me. The instrumentals are very moody and kind of depressing too, which I always value in a good song. Yes, I'm normal, shut up. Darker songs are just my sort of thing, so I'll give Lost a 4 out of 5. And here we are with the title track, right at the end. Misery, to me anyway, actually kinda sounds like a mixture of all the previous songs except for Lost. It has the energy of Bend, the sort of blood-pumping competitive tone of King of Mercy, and the anger of Parasite. This is another song with catchy chorus lyrics which I loved so much I ended up using part of the song for my outro on this channel up until just recently. Up until this video actually. The video before this used the outro with that song. Kind of an unfortunate time to change up the intro and outro really, isn't it? Oh well. I also love the ending bit of this song. It really ends on a high note for the EP. Misery, the song, gets a 5 out of 5, and overall the extended play is around a 4.5 out of 5 too. I wasn't actually planning on scoring the whole EP as well, but here we go. So there was my review of Nine Shrines' EP, Misery. It's got to be one of the most solid debuts for a band I've ever heard, and happily they've since released a full-length studio album, which I'll be covering in the next album review video. So if you're interested in seeing that, then consider subscribing if you aren't already, and I'll try and get it done within the next couple of weeks or so. It may not be the very next video on this channel, but it'll definitely be sometime in the near future. Also leave a like if you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video, whatever that will be. Bye everyone!